we're going to do the defensive component. The figure eight drill is still a component of a hip rotations, hip pivots. And remember, from the beginning till now, a lot of our activities, a lot of our power comes and is driven from the hips. So when we decide to push ourselves forward, we push ourselves forward. It's driven with the hips. It's not just stepping. When we want to pivot out of the way, and we pivot back. So it's fast, not stepping back and then stepping forward. It's to avoid. On the first part, we learned after we kick punch, pivot punch, then we did a high punch. Then after the kick punch, pivot punch, we did a middle punch. Then after the kick punch, pivot punch, we did a back leg Maigiri. That's the offense. Now for the defense, after we do the drill of here, kick, punch, we pivot, back foot, punch. We're going to do the defense. So when we're ready, after the pivot punch, watch me. I'm going to high block and counter same time. High block and counter. High block and counter. High block and counter. That's the number one. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, and now we're Sun, Shi, Go, Roku, Sichi, Hachi, Ku, Ju. Okay, that's number one, high. The next one we're going to do after this sequence of kick, punch, back, all the way around, pivot, punch. We're going to, so Joden, Shuden. So after the pivot punch, all we're going to do is this lead hand, a punch is coming at me, I'm going to pull it and punch. Pull it and punch. Pull it and punch. Push punch. Push punch. Push punch. So we're going to do 10 of each, because we can vary that drill. We can say we're going to pull and punch this time, or we're going to push and punch. So it just depends on the drill. So we're going to practice both these 10 times. Excuse me. So this one, the first one's going to be pull. Your front hand drops down like it's rake. Pull it across and counter punch same time. Ready? Each. Ni. Sun. Shi. Si. And now, because we said both, we're going to do the push. So this hand stays strong, not the fingers loose. It's strong. It's a strong push. It's a parry. Push the attacking punch towards, push it away. So we're ready. The same thing. Watch, push, and punch. We're going to do 10 of those. Ready? Ichi, push, punch. Ni. Sun. Shi. Roku. Sichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Okay, so now we've done high, done middle, or pull and punch, which punch, back leg becomes a front leg, pivot, punch. I'm spinning around so you can see it. Front arm is going to do a low. Goes by me, and I counter punch. Make sure to punch the middle of their body, okay? Within the target. So watch it. Ni. Sun. Shi. What's happening now from the offensive side? You got to go towards them to block, getting close enough to counter punch. Remember, when the kick's coming straight at you, you get offline, that deflects the kick by you, then you counter punch. We'll do 10 of those. Ready? Each. Ni. Sun. Sheep. Go. Roku. Sichi. Hachi. Gaiden. Joden, Chuden, Gaiden. 3 levels. Protecting the head, protecting the chest, protecting the groin, and upper thigh area. So, again, the sequence has not changed. Kick, punch, pivot, punch. So, kick across your body, land. That means your front foot and back foot are on the same line. I look over. Front leg. I pivot punch, and then from there, I engage them. So kick, punch, pivot, punch. Now, I said something very important. Kick, punch. My feet, think of a railway track. They're on. I gotta get my foot over to the other track. And become a front leg, 2 feet, 1 on each set of train tracks. So when I pivot, I land, and then I punch. It's the hips that move it. It's not a step. It's not take your back leg and step. It's not take your back leg and pivot. Quick, powerful, get in place. You have a defense, maybe an offense. Three. On this drill, after the high block encounter, the second time we do it, we're going to push, and then the third motion will be block encounter, stepping 45 degrees and step back. Okay? Now we'll go slow. Ready? Ichi. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, high block encounter. Knee. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, middle block encounter. Sun. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, low kick, middle kick, block encounter. And reset. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, high block encounter. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, push encounter. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, low block encounter. High, middle, low. 1 count. We're going to do the whole thing, each series. High, middle, low. High block, low block. 1 count. Let's do knee. Sun. 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 Ichi. Knee. Sun. Knee. Sun. Okay, so now that's on our left side. Our right side, ready? Kick, punch. From here, front leg, back leg, front hand, spins around, becomes the front. Again, kick, punch, pivot, punch, front hand, push and counter. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, and then low blocking counter. Kick, punch, high block counter. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, middle block counter. Kick, punch, pivot, punch, and low block counter. So that drill can be done left side and right side to ensure that you develop those skills. Pivot, punch, then we punch high, and then the offense. Defense, we then go off defensively. You know the punch is coming to your head, so after the kick, punch, pivot, we're going to do a blocking counter. After the kick, punch, pivot, punch, the kick, we do a blocking counter, and we come back to ready. Always back to ready. Here's skate. Right.